Dear students, in this presentation, we would discuss about a very simple exercise of the organic practical. Its name is a molecular weight determination of unknown acid. Now I can understand that this is a little bit awkward situation as we are going to discuss about the practical online instead of the laboratory. It's like a learning swimming pool, learning swimming onto the cricket ground. But friends, my thinking behind this is that this is a very simple exercise. If you understand the concept, then later on, suppose if you don't get the ample time into the laboratory, then this could be helpful to you. So let us discuss. As you can see the aim, molecular weight of determination of unknown acid. અજ્ઞાત એસિડનો અણુભાર શોધો. So if I give to you, if you are given acetic acid, by applying atomic weight you can calculate 60 gram per mole is its molecular weight. But in this exercise you will be able to calculate the molecular weight of unknown acid. So you don't know the molecular formula, and even though experimentally we can calculate its molecular weight very accurately. This is its principle. Carboxylic acid having a COOH group, 1 mole can titrate by 1 mole of alkali. It gives 1 mole of sodium salt of acid and water. And with the help of this equation, actually we can estimate the uh, carboxylic acid with the help of alkali. So let's try to understand the procedure. First of all, in this experiment, you will be given any unknown carboxylic acid packed into the packet by your professor. It could be benzoic acid, it could be oxalic, cinnamic, citric, phthalic, any one of them. All are the carboxylic acids. Their identity will not be disclosed to you. Obviously, that's your task because you have to calculate the molecular weight of unknown acid. First of all, you have to check the solubility, whether it is a water soluble, and if it is not, then it would dissolve into the alcohol. Now in next portion, you have to standardize the alkali solution. Alkali means either NaOH or it is a KOH. So standardization means always your one of the solution should be with the known concentration, and we call it a standard solution. And with the help of that, we usually determine the concentration of unknown solution. So here, to determine the exact normality of NaOH, we would prepare standard solution of succinic acid, and we will prepare 0.1 normal standard solution of succinic acid. So you know that to prepare normal solution, you should know the equivalent weight. So in the case of carboxylic acid, what is equivalent weight? Molecular weight upon basicity. Succinic acid is a dibasic acid. There are two COOH group, and its molecular weight is 118 gram per mole. So 118 gram molecular weight upon 2, as it is a dibasic acid. So its equivalent weight is a 59 gram. So this factor, if we want to prepare 1000 ml one normal solution of succinic acid, we should weigh 59 gram. But here we only want to prepare 250 ml, zero point 0.1 normal. So that is 1.475 gram succinic acid. So usually students carefully weigh 1.470 gram succinic acid and dissolve it into the 250 ml measuring cylinder with the distilled water. That way you can prepare 0.1 normal standard solution of the succinic acid. And in the final part, okay, now we to calculate, to determine the normality of NaOH solution, first we pipette out 25 ml, let us say it's a V1, zero point 0.1 normal N1 succinic acid into the conical flask. Our indicator is a phenolphthalein. You know that whenever we will titrate it with the unknown solution of NaOH from the burette, at endpoint color change would be colorless to pink. Suppose in this experiment we are getting the burette reading A, we will call it also V2 ml, is let us say 25.3 ml. So with the help of N1 V1 equal to N2 V2 expression, we would calculate exact normality of NaOH. Suppose N1 V1 equal to N2 V2. Now N1 V1 is for succinic acid. N1 normality 0.1, V1 its volume 25 ml, V2 we have 25.3, so we can calculate N2, and that is 0.099 normal at the time of experiment. So this is called standardization. By using one standard solution with the known concentration, we determine concentration of unknown solution. And finally, determination of the equivalent weight of acid. In this part, whichever acid is given to you in a packet, you have to carefully weigh zero point 0.2 gram, or you can say 200 milligram your acid into the conical flask. Now if it is water soluble, dissolve in minimum quantity of water. If it is water insoluble, dissolve into minimum quantity of alcohol. Add phenolphthalein and titrate with the NaOH. But now we know the concentration of NaOH, and you will get the color change. Let's say it's a BML. Suppose I am using the reading of one of the acid. Let's say it is a 16.9 ml. So this is the equation with which you can determine equivalent weight of unknown acid, and that is a W gram. Your W is a 0.2 into 1000 upon burette reading, which is 16.9 into X normality of NaOH. We determine during the standardization, and we are getting equivalent weight 119.5 gram equivalent. After that, you have to consult your examiner or professor, and because he or she knows which acid is given to you, and accordingly you will be given basicity. For example, benzoic is a monobasic, so you will be given basicity 1, but oxalic is a di, so 2. Cinnamic is again having only one COOH group, so basicity 1. Citric is there are citric contains 3 COOH groups, so 3. So in this case, I know that molecular basicity is 1, equivalent weight we calculate 119.5, roughly 120. So with this formula, molecular weight of acid is equal to equivalent weight multiply basicity 120 into 1, that is 120. So experimentally, friends, we get molecular weight of unknown acid 120 gram per mole, and I have used the readings of the benzoic acid, and theoretically you calculate the formula from the formula of benzoic acid C6H5COOH molecular weight, it is a 122 gram per mole. If you compare theoretical and the experimental, see, almost precisely we can calculate the molecular weight of unknown acid. So this is the heart of this experiment. You able to calculate the molecular weight very accurately, even though you did not know the molecular formula. Little homework, in my opinion, you should know all these things. Definitions of equivalent weight, there are many definitions: molarity, normality. You should know about the basicity and examples of some monobasic, dibasic, tribasic acids. At this level, final year, you should at least know 5-6 different indicators, different type of titrations, what is the difference between normal and molar solutions, and sometimes it is the same. So try to find the answers. If you don't know, try to Google them. Be Atmanirbhar. I hope you understand the concept of this very simple exercise.